You're at the Digi-Social. You probably know that because you clicked on me. So last week I was gone because my name is Haley and I have kidney stones. I'm really young. I'm only 26, so I don't know like why this is such a big deal. And right now I'm waiting on all these test results, and I'm also waiting to find out if I can keep drinking coffee because, like, FYI, dark liquids can cause kidney stones. So pray for my kidneys because I'd like to keep them around. I would say it's gonna be May, but it already is May. But since last week I wasn't here and we missed the first week of May, can we please put the Justin Timberlake meme about May up? But speaking of, NSYNC did recently get their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I just want to know, like, why did it take so long? I've realized that artists who have like young girls as fans, it takes a lot longer for them to gain respect in the industry. They should have had their star by like the millennial, whatever. I'm just like a little bitter. It's not a big deal. Digi content of the week. Don't forget we have hashtags now. Hashtag Digi content of the week. And there's actually a new Netflix original that I think is, you know, the more interesting concept I've seen from an original in a while, because really all we care about is Stranger Things, and it's just, they're in production though. Stranger Things 3 is in production. But anyways, this original is called The Rain, and the rain literally kills people. It carries a virus. So like not weapons or monsters or even like people killing people. It's literally the rain. And people were kind of sleeping on it, but then the reviewers were like, it's actually a really compelling thriller, and it's actually also, they quoted, overly familiar, which is weird because it's like, are you saying you've been in this situation where like the rain tried to kill you? And Hulu news, really quickly. So they've reached over 20 million US subscribers. So now they're offering online streaming. So like Netflix, Hulu is now allowing us to download TV shows to watch without Wi-Fi present. So if you're on an airplane or something, you can still Hulu and hang. And I'm incredibly excited about that because I was trying to catch up on Jersey Shore, like the very old seasons on Hulu, and then I was traveling and I couldn't watch it. It was sad. Okay, next up, we've got trending topics on Twitter. Obviously, the most talked about thing is the Met Gala. So we're just gonna do a quick highlight reel, because what do you really say about this? It's just a big party with a lot of celebrities wearing really expensive clothing. So just really quick, a few pictures. The theme was real. The theme was heavenly bodies, like Catholicism. People are actually really offended by this, and they say that it's really controversial. And I think the Pope is like, why is everyone like wearing my headpiece? Couples made their red carpet debut, which I heard is really bad luck. So those couples probably won't be together much longer. And then also, Marquesa, the line of Georgina Chapman, who is Harvey Weinstein's ex, also made its re-debut. Ever since the Harvey scandal, Marquesa has not been seen on the carpets. People were kind of like shunning the line because it had something to do with Harvey, but Scarlett Johansson wore it, and she is defending herself. Well, first of all, she did look really good at the Met Gala. But second of all, she said that Marquesa makes women feel confident, and it's true. I mean, first of all, Georgina left Harvey anyway, so why are we still punishing her? She really had nothing to do with this. And if her dresses are cute, her dresses are cute. Now, this next person falls under the category of hater of the week, but also like a do-gooder of the week. And I just like can't really decide like where I want to place this guy. Basically, we're talking about someone who is not going to apologize for offending anybody. He's offended John Legend. He's really offended TMZ. You know, everyone's wondering, is this guy off the rocker? And I'm not going to hate on him just yet. I've just been waiting for someone to come out and say that you can like support someone without agreeing with their every decision. You can root for someone without sharing every single moral belief that they have. That word was moral. I think I said mora, but I meant moral belief with them. Not all Americans are ever gonna like the president. Even just like the person next to you, you're never gonna like everything about them. It's just not humanly possible. So we really can only control like our own thoughts and our own belief system, and there would be a lot more peace that people will stop fighting just because they're different. It's like, be considerate. I don't know, this is the first time I actually think Kanye's being like a little sane, and I feel like I'm gonna be attacked for this now, but like, whatever. In the media ministry, we are highlighting other personalities who are doing a good job with their own brands, and this is gonna be new. Normally I tell you who to follow on social media, but now I'm gonna highlight other people who have just awesome brands. Hashtag brands on brands on brands. Hashtag girls supporting girls. So I want to highlight a woman named Gabby Fresquez, and her brand is Latinx, and her show is all about educating the rest of us on what it actually means to be Latinx. Obviously we know what Latin is, but what does the X stand for? So you know how you would normally say like Latina if you're female or Latino if you're a male? Basically Latinx is saying like you don't really identify with one gender, you're just Latin. and then your ex, which is like whatever you want to be. Anyway, she's really cool and she's really funny. She has a rad sense of humor, so you should check her out. We'll put up her handles and stuff. The bonus topic, I know this actually happened last week. So Miley Cyrus was Sorry Not Sorry. So basically, remember in 2008, she had a really controversial Vanity Fair photo shoot that came out. And while she was only 16 years old, like it really wasn't that big of a deal, but you could see her back and she was like in a sheet and whatever, but it was her Disney days, so it was controversial. She came out, and not like came out. She took back the apology that she gave in 2008, which is not surprising because now she's all about like my body, my choice. And I kind of think that she's gonna set a trend here, and maybe revoking apologies will become a new trend, especially for ex-child stars from like Disney or Nickelodeon, because at the time they really only apologized because they, you know, it hurt the studio's brand. Who else should take back their apology? Kathy Griffin for like holding Trump's bloody head. She meant that, so she should have never have taken it back just to try to save her career. Everyone who had sexual harassment allegations, it's like, did you really mean that apology? Like Kevin Spacey, you should have just never apologized because it was a bad one. And then we know Kanye's not gonna apologize. But I'm gonna apologize now because I have used my hands this whole entire episode and I've fumbled over every word, and I'm not perfect, and I'm sorry not sorry. Subscribe to us. I'll see you next week on the Digi-Social.